Right, so starting off at number 10, one of the most releases I'm excited for is a film I've never had before, and that's Seven Deaths in the Cat's Eye. It's a deluxe collector's edition, the Italian collection number 19. It's a Blu-ray, so no 4K of this one, but it sounds super interesting. Like it says there, the vampire genre gets an injection of 70s giallo glamour thanks to the cast. There's some of the cast names. The compelling chiller is set in Scotland, where in a crumbling old castle, its inhabitants are being bumped off one by one. Could the legend of a vampire haunting within its cold walls be true, and is it the cause of these mysterious deaths? So 88 films absolutely knocking it out of the park this year, putting out some great releases, so many more on the way. Just had Murder Rock from them, that was a great release as well. Yeah, super looking forward to this one. Lovely artwork. I'll see if I can pull up a picture there. I'll zoom in as well. Just wanted to have a quick look at 10 releases that I'm super excited for over July and August. As I'm not buying a lot of releases, older releases I haven't got at the moment. I'm just sort of seeing what comes out and, kind of like taking it easy on the collecting a little bit. But these 10 I will be definitely purchasing. So number 9, I thought I'd go for Rats, Night of Terror. This is also from the Italian collection, and it is number 46. This is a 4K UHD with a Blu-ray in a limited edition. Box set. Looks super nice. Lovely artwork. I think that's Uncle Frank's, isn't it? Great artist for cover designs for these boutique releases. But yeah, I didn't get the Severin 4K. I've always wanted to get the Blu-ray, but I thought, I'll wait for a bit. Held off, and then this lovely release got announced, so I'll definitely be checking this out. This one's out on the 11th of August, so looking forward to that. There's a look at the cover, really nice. I'll do a quick zoom as I have been. There's a look at the artwork. So that's my number 9 pick, Rats, A Tale of Terror. Some of these on the list I won't be able to get because I've put some Shout Factories you can see here, and these are like Shout Factory store exclusives. I think you'll be able to get these Sleepaway Camp sequels individually from Amazon, but for the alternative slips in this set, which does look super nice, that is a store exclusive from what I gather. For the kind of both releases together. Obviously, like I say, you'll be able to get from different retailers. There's the original artworks there. The new ones look fantastic. I mean, the Blu-rays were out of print for a long time. The Scream Factory 2 and 3, the sequels. The first one you can get quite easily. I've got the Scream Factory of that, and then I've got number 2 on 88 Film Slasher Classics, and number 3, Teenage Wasteland, although seen the film, and it's the worst of the 3, but I haven't actually owned that one. So yeah, definitely going to be looking to maybe get these. I might try and find a seller on eBay or something, get the alternative slits, but they do look super nice. There's the Teenage Wasteland alternative slip, and there's the original. There's the Sleepaway Camp 2 cover, the original slip, and there's the cool new alternative artwork. I mean, the first film's the best in the series. There's even more sequels after the third one, but they progressively get worse from what I've seen. Haven't seen all of them, but 2's fun. 2 kind of ups the campiness and it's a bit wacky, and that 3's more of the same as you see in 2. This one is out on the 12th of August 2025, available in the US and Canada. I'm sure you can find retailers over in different nations that'll ship it, but basically, yeah, it's a Shout Factory exclusive. So that's my number 8, and it will be number 7, so you can just put that as joint 8 and 7, Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. I believe we're on the right track of things. Let me just check. So yeah. So my number 6 pick is another Scream Factory, and this is a shoutfactory.com exclusive box set. You can only buy it off the store. I've tried to get it off Amazon US. Sorry, unavailable. But still, I'm not too fussed if I have this box set or not. I may try and get it, but I have most of the Mario Bava films that I wish to own. I do have a couple of them on 4K, including Blood and Black Lace and Black Sunday, and I have the rest on individual releases from Arrow Video, and I think one of them's on Kino Lorber, but I wouldn't mind a look at this box set. It looks super nice. There's the image sort of isolated. Lovely design, lovely looking thing. $179.98. You do get a lot of films in here. Let's check out the films. This one is out on the 31st of July. It's an expensive one. I think it's even dearer than the Friday the 13th set was on Blu-ray, but from what I gather, it's all Blu-ray. So a lot of these are going to be getting 4Ks eventually. I mean, Black Sunday has and Blood and Black Lace. So You know, it's not. It would be a lovely set to own. I mean, don't get me wrong. You get Black Sunday in here. You get The Girl Who Knew Too Much. That's one of the Bava films I need to actually see. Black Sabbath. Kill Baby Kill. That's a great one. Knives of the Avenger. Never seen it. $5 for an August Moon. That's a really good one. Roy Colt and Winchester Jack. 4 Times That Night. Another one I've never seen. A Bay of Blood. Phenomenal proto slasher. Baron Blood, another decent one, sort of set in a medieval castle. Lisa and the Devil, also known as The House of Exorcism, which is a good one. And you also get one called Kidnap. Is that right? Kidnapped? Sorry, never seen that one. And here's all your features. So it's an absolutely stacked set. Beautiful thing. It's one I wouldn't mind picking up, but I'm not desperate because I have most of them films on individual releases and a couple of 4K, so it's not quite a necessity. Coming in at number 5 on my most anticipated releases over the rest of July and August is The Stuff, which is released officially on the 21st of July. I've got this one coming, it's on the way. Yeah, it's a good Larry Cohen film. It's fun, bit cheesy, bit silly, but yeah, hell of a fun time. Here's the look at the new edition. It's got reversible artwork. You get that lovely slip. This is an upgrade from Blu-ray for me. I thought I would upgrade this one. Stacked with special features. Like I say, released on the 21st of July. Just a fun time, basically about The Stuff. This sort of like treat that takes on a sort of like mind of its own, if you will, and keeps expanding. And yeah, basically you got this plague of this stuff called The Stuff, which basically it kind of mirrors the Blob. You know, it's ever expanding, and it's basically, you know, got something wrong with it and it's trying to take over and stuff like that. My number 5 pick is The Conjuring 4K. I pulled up the Steelbook. This one's out on the 25th of August. I'll probably get the standard release. I don't know if I'm not the big Steelbook collector. I like a few of them, like those Scream Factory Steelbooks are really quite nice and unique, but I might look at getting this as Steelbook. It's not exactly the best steel, as you can see there's the actual Steelbook. It comes in a box as well. It's not the most interesting artwork, just a still from the film. They could have done something perhaps a bit more artsy or something. But it's a good film, The Conjuring. It's a good, like, you know, paranormal, like supernatural shocker film, you know, like set in the that isolated kind of like farmhouse where the family move in, and obviously you got some great scary moments, including like a exorcism at the climax of the film, and of course you've got that scary witch, old woman, creature, entity thing that sits on the wardrobe, and for me that is just a terrifying scene. But yeah, 25th of August for this one. $44.99 for the limited edition collector's or should I say collector's edition with Steelbook. I'll probably just get this standard of this one. But there's my number 5 pick anyway, The Conjuring on 4K. Looking forward to seeing what that looks like on the format. Okay. I thought I had... am I on track or am I off track? Let me just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So that was my number 4. Sorry, the stuff was number 5. So I'll go through these at the end again. My number 3 pick for most anticipated releases is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, out on the 25th of August from Arrow Video. Can't wait to get my hands on this one. Looks super interesting release. They could have done better cover art, don't get me wrong, but it does have an okay look to it. I mean, it's just basically, you know, like a picture from the film that's kind of enhanced and turned into like a cover. It's not the worst cover I've seen. You do have the alternative artwork, which is quite nice. That one, which you can always switch to if you're not too keen on the new one. Comes with a slip cover, prequel to the 2003 remake, which we will get to momentarily. And yeah, it's really gory and done in a very grisly fashion. Arlie Ermey's back as Sheriff Hoyt. It's about the Sawyer family again, the new name of the family in the remake series, and yeah, it's just a good setup to the 2003 remake. It's very grisly. It's one of the better films in the franchise, I think, and it's one of the better like sort of shot films in the franchise. You know, it's very kind of, it's glossy but with a grisly feel to it. So yes, it's quite glossy and well made and got a budget, but it also has that kind of grisly violence and it's a little bit gnarly. Really good. And Number 2 is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 remake, the limited edition 4K. Again, similar artwork to the beginning. They've basically took an image from the film, kind of twisted and turned it into a cover. Looks quite nice actually. You've got Leatherface kind of sat there like doing his his patchwork, working on his face masks and his skins and things like that, because he likes to remove skins in vein of Ed Gein, and he likes to remove people's faces and wear them as masks, as we know. But yeah, it's a really good remake. Follows kind of like the basic beats of the first film, but also adds a lot to the narrative and creates its own kind of world while sticking to the beats of the original, but it's its own completely different thing, as they even changed the family's name from Sawyer. Sorry, I made a mistake with the beginning as well. It's Hewitt, by the way, not Sawyer. I did say Sawyers, but yeah, it's the Hewitts in the remake and the remake's prequel. So basically change the Sawyers to the Hewitts. You've got some new characters. I think all the cannon fodder characters have different names, all the victims. And you've got the addition of Sheriff Hoyt, which is a fantastic edition. Anyway, let's get to number 1. My most anticipated release is this, the Zombie or Zombie Flesh Eaters, as it's known here. Limited edition 4K. This is the Arrow Store exclusive with that box art. Looks super nice, £30. Still available. This one's out on the 28th of July this year, 2025. Stacked edition, 4K restoration from the original 2% Techniscope negative. You also get the Blu-ray with it, from what I can see, and just looks lovely. No, you don't get a Blu-ray, sorry, it's just a 4K, from what I gather. Yeah, 4K UHD Blu-ray presentation with Dolby Vision at HDR10 compatible, sorry. No Blu-ray, just the one disc, as I will often do. Let's have a look at the other edition, because I haven't pre-ordered the Arrow Store exclusive. I've actually pre-ordered the, I don't know if they might have sold out of it on their store. Looking that way. So I'll quick look, guys. Oh no, yeah, this is the one I've ordered, so hopefully I'll still get my copy. This one's sold out. This has got the new one. It's sold out on Arrow. I mean, other retailers will have it and people on eBay, but this is a different variant of the cover, also £30, sold out on Arrow, also out on the 28th of July. You've got the famous nasty, gnarly eye gouging scene where the zombie pushes the lady's head into the jagged piece of wood coming out of the door, and it's really gruesome and nasty, and a signature moment for the Godfather of Gore, Fulci, definitely. But I've ordered this version. Love the purple, love the look of that. Let's zoom in a little bit. You get reversible there, and you've got zombie flesh eaters there. That's the new artwork, and I think it just looks fantastic, and I can't wait to get my hands on this. I did have the Blue Underground 4K, which was also very good, but I did sell it and prep to get this one. Comes with a booklet, poster, art cards, as you can see there, one disc, and then of course you've got the great cover art like that. So there's my 10 picks. Anyway, I'll run from again. We have this one. I'll just zoom out. So number 10, 7 Deaths in the Cat's Eye. That'll be a first time watch for me. Looking forward to that. Number 9, Rats, the Night of Terror, the 4K. That was number 9, wasn't it? Number 8 and 7 is Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 from Scream Factory. Number 6, the Mario Bava Collection Limited Deluxe Edition box set from Scream Factory. That's my number 6 pick. My number 5 pick, The Stuff on 4K. My number 4, The Conjuring on 4K. Number 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning from our video on 4K. And coming in at 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Limited Edition 4K. Of the remake of the original. And then of course Zombie Flesh Eaters is my number 1 pick, which is for July and August. Yeah, just a quick video. Thought I'd do 10 of my most anticipated releases there, and I will be trying to get all of these. Not too sure about the Mario Bava set and the Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. I may not get those, but I will maybe try. The Bava set I would kind of like to have in my collection, but I know a lot of those films in that set are going to get individual 4K releases from labels like Arrow Video in the future and things, so I'm a bit unsure about that one. But anyway, that was just a quick little video. Thought I'd put it together. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any thoughts on the upcoming releases, are you interested? Perhaps you're not interested, or are you picking any of these up? Drop a comment. It'd be cool to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Bye.